Hi, my name's Daniel. Thanks for watching this video. We've only got 5 minutes. It's very cold outside, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's start in tabletop. That's where your hands are below your shoulders. Your knees are hips width distance. You want a 90-degree angle. Okay, let's get started with some arm and leg lifts. So, extend your right leg back, right toes down, extend your left arm forward. Switch that up, so drop your right knee down, left hand down, extend your left leg back, left toes are pointing to the ground, right arm forward. And bring your right hand down, left knee down. We're going to go ahead and dynamically switch from side to side. Do this a couple times for each side. Now, what's this video all about? I have a bunch of friends that play soccer, they run, they exercise. And one of the most common complaints is their hamstrings and their hip flexors are tight, either while they're playing or afterwards. After they finish their exercise, their hamstrings will be tight. So I wanted to put together a couple of poses that can help alleviate that issue, possibly prevent some injuries, and generally just make them feel better. So once you've evened out kind of both sides, press your hands down. Curl your toes under. Let's come into downward facing dog. Alright, so those arm and leg lifts gave us a little bit of warm up, but now we're going to come into our next pose. So look forward, step your left leg forward. It might take a couple steps, but step it up. Drop your right knee down. Now you have some options. Hands can stay down here. Come up on your fingertips. Place your hands to your thigh. Or arms can come all the way up. Place your hands back to the ground. Curl your toes under. Lift your back knee up. And left foot back to meet your right. Press back into downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Right leg forward. Left knee down. Now as far as your back toes, they can either stay curled under or you can bring the tops of your feet down. Again, you have the option. Fingers to the ground. Palms to the ground. Hands can come up to your thigh. Arms can come all the way up. Okay, hands back to the ground. Let's do that on each side one more time. Lift that back leg up. Right leg to meet the back. Downward facing dog. And look forward. Okay, so as you can tell, we're not holding these poses for too long. Because we're not warmed up, we don't want to statically hold things for too long. We want to make sure that we're moving. Otherwise, if you're holding poses for very long before warming up, that can actually cause more damage. So we're just going to keep moving. So come back into downward facing dog. Look forward. For our next pose, you're going to step up just like we've been doing. Drop that right knee down, but now instead of coming up, you're going to widen your arms out. You're going to want to get your left armpit on top of your left knee. Come up on your fingertips, arms out wide, and slowly move your hips back and forward. You might even stay right here. You might feel it without moving. But if you can move slightly, move those hips back and slightly forward. Bring your hands back in, lift that back knee, step your front foot to meet your back foot, downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. Right foot forward, left knee down, arms out, right armpit to meet your top of your right knee, and shift your hips back slightly, and bring them forward, and back, and forward. Let's do one side. Left and then your right. Left foot forward, right knee down, arms out wide, left armpit on top of left knee, shift those hips back, and forward, and back, and forward. One more side to finish out. So again, you can do this before you start to work out, while you're doing it, or even afterwards. And once you are warmed up, you can hold these poses for even longer. Okay, arms down. Lift that knee back up. Come back into downward facing dog. Come forward, drop your knees down. And that's going to conclude our video today. Thank you for watching. Namaste.